H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, detailing an unstoppable Martian invasion thwarted not by man, but, spoiler alert, dust sniffles. The Martians, not those, or these, nope, we wish. These Martians invade the Earth, uncork a can of whoop-ass on the military with their war machines, and then drop dead. There have been countless adaptations of the novel, but we limited ourselves to only 3, and oh lordy, we should have stopped at 2. Welcome back to They Call Me Uncle. War of the Worlds 1953. The aliens show up in asteroids, promptly start Thanosing the locals, and then the stock footage of the military arrives to wage feudal war against the invaders. For coming out decades before CGI was a thing, the war machines are a definite highlight. While modern-day high def makes the wires even more obvious, that doesn't detract from the experience. It's a shining example of what can be done with practical effects and miniatures, and where the film earned its 5-star moment. Like many adaptations of Wells's work, the 53 film exploits and in a way defines the fears of whatever decade it happens to be in. And the Cold War threat of nuclear annihilation is never far from your mind. Overall, we give it a 3.57. War of the Worlds 2005, or let's face it, Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds. This time, the aliens arrive riding the lightning with their tripods and red vines in tow. Needless to say, the special effects have improved over 50 years. They actually are tripods this time. What really stood out about the 05 version is the relentless sense of dread it brings to the table. Some of us at TCMU were only children in 2005, and it took multiple viewings to actually finish the thing. Not gonna name names, so here's a picture. With more 4 stars than 3 stars and a single 5-star from Carter, we gave this one a 3.64. And finally, H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds from, drumroll please, The Asylum. Allegedly, The Asylum had this banger wrapped and packaged and just happened to release it within days of Spielberg's 2005 film, thus accidentally paving the way for the mopbusters The Asylum is now infamous for. The aliens look like they were made for a cutscene for the PS2. We like, or at least don't hate, C. Thomas Howell, from such classics as The Outsiders' Red Dawn and Mutant Vampire Zombies from the Hood, but he's totally wasted here. They threw in a needless nude scene in the first 5 minutes that you will sorely miss because the movie nosedives straight down from there. It got so bad we started doling out the dreaded 1-star. Ordinarily, a 1-star moment is the moment you quit watching, but we somehow forced ourselves through to the bitter end. And earning the lowest score we've ever given, 2.02. Don't waste your time. The final rank? Tom Cruise's War of the Worlds came out on top, followed closely by the 1953, and The Asylum scrapes the bottom at a very, very distant third, but I don't. Because we dare to compare, let's throw these movies at our scoreboard and see where they stick. No surprise to anyone that The Asylum's War of the Worlds is dead last, underneath the staggeringly better Asylum film Princess of Mars. Wouldn't even put it on the list, but hey, we're thorough like that. The 2 superior War of the Worlds films invade 4th and 5th place, coming in behind Casino Royale 06, but ahead of Frankenstein 31. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
We come in peace. We come in peace.